Hey Royals, Happy New Year! So I am going to be showing you guys one of my favorite Christmas gifts that I was gifted by my amazing husband. He got me a brand new MacBook Pro and I'm really excited to share it with you. He spec'd this thing out, y'all. He went all in. It is 15 inches. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of SSD. It comes in this color that is space gray. These are the charger parts and all of that, and nothing else comes in it besides that. And this is what it looks like once you open that baby, okay? So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I've used it for a month now, and the color that he got it in is space gray, which is one of the newer colors that are available for this laptop. It is also very light, sleek, thin, compact, and portable, which is amazing for me. Awesome, because I will be traveling a lot with this laptop, so I really like how sleek it is. One of the things that everybody was talking about is that it only has these 4 high-speed ports and a headphone jack, so no USB connection. You will have to use a separate piece to attach in order to use any USB or anything to attach to the computer. Another fun new thing is that it boots up as soon as you open it. Really cool. I like that. It boots up literally as soon as you open it, and it doesn't have a boot up sound anymore, so it's complete silence. They have the Touch ID on this one, so you can unlock your MacBook with that. You can also make purchases and pay for things on iTunes. It's definitely much faster than a password. I've enjoyed it so far. Now, initially, when you turn it on, you do have to put in your password, but once you know you've been on it for a while and you haven't shut it all the way down, all you have to do is use the Touch ID and you can open it up. It's really that simple. So if your screen, saver comes on and it goes off for a second, that's how you turn it back on. Oh, and it also has an improved anti-reflective display. So I'm going to tell you guys about it close up now. First off, we have 2 speakers on either side. They're 2 rather large speakers that go from here to here. And then you have your touchpad, your large touchpad, which you end up resting your palms on when you're typing. Like, it's super huge. But because of the fact that it has good palm rejection, you're good. It actually has a really good palm rejection, so your palm will not cause for you to be clicking or typing any. Force Touch trackpad, which replicates a physical click. So it's not really a click. So when you touch it, it only recognizes like your finger. So you click and you feel like it's like it clicks for real, but there's not really a real click, which totally freaked me out. I thought that was so cool, because when it's off, when this is all the way off and you click on this, you can't feel it. It feels like something's wrong with the mouse pad, and I definitely felt totally like I broke something. So when it did happen, I was thrown so off. But it does have that on here, so that's a really cool, weird type of technology. Part of that, I think that's so dope that they can do that. The keyboard feels super good and sleek, solid for a fast typer like me. You do not have any USB ports on here, so you're going to need a gadget similar to this. This little gadget is just a hub that you can use for USB. I usually like to put this one on this side just in case I need to use the headphone jack, but you plug it in, and it plugs in just like you would your phone. Like that. And once you plug it in, it lights up so that you can see that it's actually ready to be used, and it registers here on the laptop that it is a new device. You will now be able to plug in any HDMI cord, any USB cords in these 2, an SD card, and also be able to plug in your charger into the port, so you still have those ports available to you if you would like to use them. So I like to put it on this side because that side has the headphone jack and this covers the headphone jack. So once you put that in, you are now able to plug in all of the devices that you need to here on this. Another thing that I noticed about the plug, it's different because the old MacBook versions, it's like a magnetic charger cord thing that you have to plug into the sides, but these ports are smaller. They're more like our phones, like an iPhone. So when you use your iPhone and you plug it in, you get that tone to let you know that it's charging, and you also get more of a connection feel, versus the magnetic was more like it was easier to pull off. It was magnet. So I didn't like that at all. This is the touch bar that everybody is talking about, you guys. And you can't even really tell that it's there because it blends into the the keyboard. But once you touch on it, it kind of glows up, and you have, depending on what app you are using, you're able to use the controls. The controls change depending on what app you are using. Again, I hope I'm not ashy, because I feel like I'm ashy, but we're going to move past that. So depending on whatever app you're using is how the controls work. So particularly right now, there's no specific app up. The only ones that are going to be on here are towards my display. So I can make my screen lighter or darker using this. This is kind of for the windows and things like that. This is the play button, pause button, in case I was watching a video or listening to something. Here you can adjust your sound. You can turn the sound on and off, or you can adjust how loud it is based off of just clicking either one of these. And that changes. You can also go ahead and ask for Siri by clicking on Siri right there, and she will pop up. She'll pop up right here for you. So you can do that. I'll show you guys another feature. So if I wanted to answer my text, I'll show you guys up close. So up close, yeah, this is much better, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. If I'm texting, now the trackpad has changed. Now I can actually use emojis. All right, say for instance, okay, I'm here on my YouTube now, and somebody writes me a message. So Nikki just responded or commented on my video, and now I want to go and I want to respond to her comment. Well, now I'm going to write my message, but as you can see here in the touch bar, I don't have the emojis anymore. They're gone. So all you have are just controls related to the web. So I can search. Obviously you can search right there from the touch bar. You can go back, you can refresh, you can favorite, you can change the screen, and you can also change the volume, but there are no emoji. I'm gonna find out if that's just something that I haven't figured out how to fix yet, if that can be changed for the settings. But right now it's not something that I noticed was an option to me. So it's very, very app related, I guess, on what you get in the touch bar. Really? I'm trying to shoot and my son is like calling me. Okay, so another dope feature, as you can see, is you can answer your phone calls, your FaceTime. So that is my son trying to FaceTime me now, and I am trying to record. Another awesome feature is that you actually can use some controls on here. Like, it literally gives you controls, so you can control Final Cut here. So you can create a new event, import new project. Like, you have controls from the touchpad, so it helps you edit, which is sick. Like, I like that. I think that's so cool. That's Big Bro's wedding that I did. I shot their photos, their wedding photos. So you can also come in here and use the touchpad again. You can actually edit using the touchpad, and you can actually scroll through all those photos as well. So these are like little thumbnails, and you can scroll through all of these thumbnails to get to whatever photo you want to use. You can also favorite the photos, add to a folder, things like that. So I think this is super cool. Like, I like that feature so much. So yeah, I'm stoked about the touchpad. I like it. I really, really enjoy it. I love this laptop. I love everything about it so far, but I will be giving a full review later on, you guys. I just really wanted to show you guys some of the features that I particularly like so far. I'm gonna leave you guys here, and if you guys need any information, I'm gonna list the kind that I'm using here in the description. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching today's tech video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay royal. This is Glenda, and I'm calling her Glenda because she's the good witch. You know, like Glenda, the good witch, you know, because we ain't in Kansas anymore. So I have issues.